the Rootsland podcast. Stories that are music to your ears.
One of reggae music's most popular and enduring tracks is the song Book of Rules, recorded by the Jamaican vocal trio the Heptones. The song's catchy melody borrows from Glenn Campbell's country song, Try a Little Kindness, and the lyrics, crafted and sung by Barry Llewellyn, are adapted from an 1890 poem written by Robert Lee Sharp, titled Bag of Tools. It's unclear where Barry Llewellyn originally heard the R.L. Sharp poem. Whatever the reason, in late 1973, the magnificent forces of nature aligned when the words of a 19th century poem written by the white son of the South was adapted into a timeless song, recorded by a soulful 20th century reggae band that were the descendants of African slaves. You know, the author of the poem once told a story. He said one spring day, when I was just a kid, my father called me to go with him to Trussell's blacksmith shop. He had left a rake and a hoe to be repaired. And there they were, ready, fixed like new. Father handed over a silver dollar for the repairing, but Mr. Trussell refused to take it. No, he said. There's no charge for this little job. But Father insisted that he take the payment. And if I live to be 1,000 years, Robert Sharp said, I'll never forget that old blacksmith's reply. Sid, he said to my father, can't you let an old man do something now and then, just to stretch his soul? It's the old law. The giver receives more than the receiver gets. Bread cast upon the water comes back 1,000-fold. One who stretches his soul into deeds of love and kindness unfailingly reaps a just reward. I love that. I love the story as much as I love the poem. That expression, stretch our soul. I think we all need to do that. We all need to stretch our souls, make them as flexible as Simone Biles. You know, I think we need to go back to those old laws. The giver receives more than the receiver gets. Bread cast upon the waters comes back 1,000-fold. And by the way, if you want to know where that's written, it's in the Book of Rules.